we have something that is called a pila. Una pila is like a water reservoir that every house has. So it's sort of like it keeps like emergency water in there. And there's usually una pila. And it's like in the back of every house. Now the thing with the houses over there is the houses are constructed like on the hill. So the reservoir, if it were to break or if it overflows, the water runs to the other house. Because the way that they're built is like the houses are built on top of the other. Okay, so that's what happened. So just so you guys get an understanding of what the structure looks like. So I became a problem because I wanted to measure the how do you call it? The depth of the water inside the well. So what I did is I grabbed a bunch of rocks and I started like throwing them, and I would count how many seconds it would take the rock to get to the water. And obviously I didn't hear anything, so what ended up happening is I ended up grabbing a huge giant rock and I like smashed it in there. And what happens is I managed to get it through the little opening that I had. And so worst case happens is like I break the hose where you control it, where you close it and open it, and so it broke it off, so the water was like spilling. And I don't really remember is having the neighbors come and complain to the house. Huh? They didn't know that it was me. They were wondering why there was so much water coming up from my house down because it was overflowing. And then my mom started freaking out, so she called my dad at work. And she goes like, and of course, I hide, I run, I was like, shit, I am screwed. So like, I run to my room and I hide like under the bed the whole time. Because I was like, this is how I'm gonna be safe. Because nobody's gonna know that I'm under the bed and nobody's gonna ever know that it was me.
Yeah, because no one checks under the bed.
I know, right? And then, so unfortunately, you know, my dad comes home and he checks everything. What ends up happening is he buys like a pump and he like aspirates all the water, removes all the water from the well so he could go down and see what happened. And he said that once he managed to do that, he said that he was just like walking around and he like noticed all these rocks that were piled up. And then he picked up the one that was the one that I threw that.
The huge ass one.
The huge ass rock. And then my dad wondered, how the hell did this get in here? Like, he was asking himself, I don't believe this was here before, so somebody must have come and pushed this and thrown it in there, yeah. And so, you know, there you go, that's happening. And then my dad gets home, and then he was looking for me. And he was like, oh, how did that happen? I was like, what was Diana doing? And I was like, shit.
I thought you said that nobody was going to know.
I was like, damn, like, I'm going to die tonight. And so my dad started questioning me. And, like, he said, where's Diana? Where's Diana? And, like, they couldn't find me. But then, like, my dog gave everything away because he was sniffing and looking for me. And I was like, oh, no. It's like, this is not how it's supposed to end. I'm supposed to stay alive.
So you got busted.
And I did get busted because then my dad was like, Diana, what were you doing throwing rocks at the water reservoir? And I was like, man, I was just trying to see how much in depth it was. And like, I remember